slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this.
Hey, everyone. Can y'all hear me? Robin, Lacey, hey, love, Sunshine, Patty. Got a few things we're going to talk about. I had other things I was going to talk about, but something came up, and I think that needs to be out there. And I have done a mod shakeup because I had a mod in here that I thought was somebody else. They've been around for a little bit, and come to find out it was my stalker. So no offense. Hope y'all understand that. Hey, Snacks. Hey, love. How you doing, boo? Snacks, it's so good to see you around again. I love you. You're a real one. Hey, Samantha. Hey, beautiful. Oh, Lacey Ann, I got some catching up to tell you, buddy, about that. Yeah. Somebody that supported me, loved me, all this just came out of the blue. He's been around for months. And, yeah. Turned out it was my stalker across the pond the whole time. Yeah. Me and Allie caught him. Straight up. I mean, it ain't too hard to figure out because I had very few male mods. So you think snacks? I understand that. It's good to be back. You think? Yeah. Stay out of the drama, baby. Which we're gonna talk about a little bit. This might cause drama. I don't know. I know, Samantha. It's scary, man. But months ago, I told Allie, I said, something's up with this. I even asked people about this person. I'm like, have y'all ever talked to this person in person? And nobody did. And yeah, it was my gut was right, and they kind of told on themselves. All right, first, I'm going to get into something here. Okay, y'all know that I don't monetize my channels, right? I found this thing. I seen it somewhere. I don't know where I seen it. A bigger creator was using it. It's called what is this called? It's called Buy Me a Coffee. And it's kind of like being monetized, but not like you can get memberships to it. You can, make donations because, some people ask, can I join your membership? I don't do monetization on here. I don't want monetization. I was going to monetize this channel and I don't want to. I don't want to get into that. I don't want to be censored. I don't want to have people saying I'm making money off children or anything like that, because I'm not. But I made this just if anybody wants to. I'll post the link. It's legit. I've checked it out and everything. But yeah, if anybody wants to join the membership there's only one level. Donations, all that. I don't even know why it's called Buy Me a Coffee. It should be called something else, but there's that. That's one of my announcements I wanted to make. How come? It won't let me pin that. What the fuck? I'm on my wrong channel? I'm on the wrong channel. Just a second, folks. Which I'm kind of excited about it, because we can have a little area for members. And hi, Miss Leah. I don't think I know you, but welcome. Maybe I do, and you're in another name, or okay, that was my announcement. And I'm actually kind of excited for it, because I can offer something. Okay, and that was that. Oh, thank you, Lacey. Any love of yours is a love of mine. So hi, Miss Leah. Okay, some stuff's coming out about, I don't know. I know a lot of you may not know. Some of you might. I say most of you do if you're in the true crime, trauma, or any of that. Heels in the Air. Y'all know Heels in the Air, the one that Clip Channel and all that. I'm very, very new to this. Lacey messaged me just shortly ago, and I just caught bits and pieces of it. I'm still a little confused on it. Lacey, where is it that JLR exposed it? Because I want to go over that. But allegedly, Heels in the Air went to a crime scene. Let me see here. I got it right here. Lacey told me about it. The Kendrick, the Jim Mack kid. She went to the scene, posted pictures, and posted his autopsy everywhere. Then she said the little black kid got shot was justified because he's ghetto trash. This is what Heels in the Air said. because the little boy was ghetto trash. And she posted his autopsy photos. She went there, everything. She's been around a while. Let me see here. His community. He has so many channels, I don't know what to keep up with. Let's see. Oh, here we go. And this is the same bitch that bashed Cher over a banner. I knew there was something up with her. Yeah, Heels in the Air, Allie. The one that's always on Queen Bee's channel. Okay, let's see here. Okay, here is JLR is actually the one that exposed her. Heels in the Air is worse than Zab Girl. This vile woman posted an autopsy photos of 17-year-old Kendrick Johnson on her blog to harass and discredit his mom. She's harassed families of Trayvon Martin and Sean King. Check out that thread about who she really is. Well, there's her name. Who runs Heels in the Air was featured in this Saloon article about harassing Sean King and smearing Black victims of crime on her racist blog, Renews It. Heels in the Air. Okay, let's go to this Twitter that he posted here. VPate, who has had 4 accounts suspended on Twitter for violating terms of service, is back on Twitter under the account Heels in the Air. Pate harassed the families of Trayvon Martin, Kendrick Johnson, and Sean King. Here's some more. These are 4 accounts she was on that got suspended. Now she is using the Twitter account Heels in the Air. She aligns with white supremacists. She runs a racist blog called Renews It. Here's all of her accounts that's been suspended. And this Vicky is also in that lawsuit with shit. I think her name was mentioned in the lawsuit against Queen Bee that Hills or Bullhorn Betty done. Racist Vicky Pate is now using the Twitter account Heels in the Air. Let's see if I can. It's a little blurry to read. Let's see what this one here says. JLR finally done something good. I knew there was something up with her. Let me go up here and check in. I haven't been looking at chat. Just a second, y'all. Samantha Hills in the Air is using that verbiage herself, yes. Yes, Hills in the Air, the clip channel. Okay, let me check real quick, Patty. I'm new to that kinda, but let me check, love. Yes, Patty, I got it. Thank you, baby, so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, this is a cool little app, this coffee. They should have named it something else because it's more than just coffee. Okay, let me get back. Hey, Trulia, baby. Yeah, if y'all have any more on this, let me. Yes, Sunshine. There's videos outing her. The one that I was watching earlier is kind of long, and let me see if is it one. Yeah, this is some sick shit. She wants to sit on here like she's better than everybody and this and that, and she's a racist piece of shit, allegedly. Good job, Hills. No wonder she hid who she was. Busted. I don't care what you say about me. You will never see me doing this shit. You want to talk about Zav girl and shit? Fuck you. Let's see here. Go back over to jail law. Okay. Oh, JLR, man. He cracks me up. She is worse than Zav girl. Oh, here's some more. Here is a. The dark underbelly of YouTube has exposed two individuals who shamelessly sought to profit from the tragic deaths of young victims aged between 11 and 17. Your content has learned, exposing a distributing trend of exploiting autopsy photos for personal gain. One such YouTuber, Tiffany, Zav Girl, widely known in the true crime community as Zav Girl, this is all public, now finds herself at the center of a fierce controversy for selling autopsy photos of a young boy from Colorado on her Patreon. Poor baby. Where's this about? Oh, here we go. Zav Girl's controversy harkens back to the story of Vicky Pate, a self-proclaimed blogger who similarly capitalized on the dissemination of autopsy photos and racy content. Pate, who now operates the YouTube channel Hills in the Air, repeatedly made national headlines for her controversial pics. This marks 10 years since Kendrick Johnson was found dead in a gym mat at Loads High School on January 11, 2013. Just days following the discovery of Johnson's body inside of a rolled-up gym mat, the Georgia Bureau of Investigations conducted an autopsy on the teenager. Within days, Vicky Pate, a self-described blogger, obtained and released the graphic content on the defiant blog Renews It, according to Salone. The case was officially closed by the Loudoun County Sheriff Ashley Polk last year, with the ruling stating that Kendrick had fallen into a vertical mat in an attempt to revive his shoes, ultimately becoming trapped upside down and succumbing to his death. Asphyxiation. His family, along with numerous others, hold the belief that he was a victim of foul play and that there has been a deliberate effort to conceal the truth, according to reports. What's more, Vicky Pate, aka Hilsner, established a blog dedicated to endorsing George Zimmerman, the man who fatally shot Trayvon Martin in 2012. In 2015, Pate gained national attention once again when she shared a link to what she claimed was Shaun King's birth certificate on her website's photo bucket page. Renews It Insider reported the document presented by Tate listed King's birth father as white, contradicting King's own statement about his father's race, as he had previously asserted that his birth father was black. Hey, Sonia. Hey, love. I knew something was up with her. I knew it. People that hide their identity and want to clip and stuff like that, they got something to hide. And sorry, I'm horrible at reading. I had to do this. This really pissed me off. Hold on a second here. I think I found something. Okay, I found one. Hold on just a second. I found another one. If someone could link this channel after I play the video. Okay, this is on Chronicles of the Shady channel. I'm just pausing it some so you all can read it.
Joined by Michael Poole, who is a researcher for me, and our first guest, who is waiting in the wings, ready to go, Vicky Pate, the investigative blogger. So Vicky, tell us what first drew your attention
Now remember, Vicky is Hills in there.
to Shaun King. What was it that you sort of first became interested in, and what did you do? How did you first start exploring the subject?
Well, I've always followed Benjamin Crump, the attorney Benjamin Crump, and his.
Hear that voice? Voices don't lie, do they?
Cases. And so I was following the Mike Brown case. I have a bad echo.
How did you first?
But Charles Johnson from Go News was going to get the juvenile records for Mike Brown. Well, Shaun King, that ticked him off, so he put up that Charles Johnson was a pedophile, and not only said it, but put up a police report that said Charles Johnson, with I think the birth date was like a year off, that this was his police report, that he was a pedophile. And I mean, you can call people a lot of things, but there's some things that, you know, I mean, even racist, whatever, but to call a man a pedophile will stick forever. So I started looking into him, and all I could find were good things, like hundreds of blogs about how great he was. He was on CNN. He was a philanthropist, you know, all these great things. We'll come to find out later, he had a good publicist that was doing all this. Anything to corroborate that. It was months later that Daily Caller got the police report that proved Shaun was lying, that he wasn't beat up by 14 rednecks. So this just got me to looking into Hope Mob, into his Twit Change, into all these charities, the worst being a home in Haiti, which he was doing while he was the pastor at his church. I just kept looking and looking, and I was putting it on Twitter, and I would put something on Twitter, I would get suspended. And it wasn't until like May that I thought, there has to be something I can prove to show that he is not credible.
Suspended from Twitter. What was happening? So presumably you were just reporting on facts. Why were you getting suspended from a social network?
I believe because Shaun had been in business with Claire Ortiz, who was the she worked for Twitter. I'm not sure if she's still with them now. She was at the time. But my opinion only was that he was probably asking her to suspend me. You know, I don't know. It was just after I would go on Twitter and put up my blog and say, you know, this is what's happening with him, I would get suspended.
So let's move on to the race thing.
Okay, so the race thing only came up in June, in like May and June, probably. I mean, I'd always thought about it, but there was really, because his entire family is white. You know, all the Facebook, the extended family, everyone's white. And so I thought, this is just the one thing. If I can just prove this, then his credibility will certainly be ruined, right? You would think.
You would imagine.
We both know now that that's not true.
What happened in the end?
No, you get a job at New York Daily News. So that's what happened. And then I and some other people behind the scenes, because I don't ever let anything out until I'm pretty sure about it. And we started looking into, so what a friend of mine got, he's actually a detective that didn't want his name mentioned, actually got the birth certificate in the first place. And he sent it to me, and then I thought about it. And then I think that's when you and I started talking.
Right.
And I was being hasty and said, well, I'm going to just put it up, since you haven't put it up yet, but you were going through making sure the legal aspects were all correct. So that's what happened. That's when you and I started talking. I was the only one that had the birth certificate. And then we started talking about it. And you said, can you prove 100%? And I said, yes, I can. And that's how I got started.
and what his defense was.
I believe his very first tweet was, Vicky Pate is a racist. And he gave me a lot of great publicity because he put in my, he listed my website, and I got like 40,000 hits in an hour. And he just said it was due to right-wing nut jobs, racist. And we kind of knew that the only out he had was to say his mother had an affair with a black man. I mean, that's the only thing he could say, because we had the proof. I mean, the day I found his dad's mugshot, he looks just like Sean. I mean, they look alike. And then you have to wonder, why would his mother have an affair with a black man and still name her son after the white father? I mean, that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? I do want to make one thing clear. If you read my blogs about Shaun King, I don't think you will find anywhere, unless it's a reference to Black Lives Matter, that I've ever gone. This has never been about Black Lives Matter, because for one thing, he's not black, but it's never been about that. It's been about Shaun King. And, you know, the main thing, the worst thing that I think he's ever done is steal from $250,000, in my opinion, based on my research, from an orphanage in Haiti, you know. And so it's never been about Black Lives Matter. And people keep saying, oh, they want to shut down Black Lives Matter. Well, they're going to shut themselves down. I'm not concerned with them.
Oh, wow, she's a racist piece of shit, too. Let's see here, best I can see. Just a second, y'all. Yeah, fuck it. Fake ass Malcolm X wannabe. Okay, I have, this is how I found out about it. Lacey had sent this to me. It's kind of a long, we're not going to go through all of it. I didn't even watch all of it. I got so furious at this. But we are going to skip through it and go over it. And Allie, if you could randomly, it's on Six Up Media's channel, randomly post her link and stuff to give her full credit, because she's done a great job. Heels in there, you should be ashamed of yourself, girl.
For my own reasons. Hi, Widow. Hey, Stella. Hey, Checking Convictions. I'm glad y'all are here. I mean, more than a nap, that's pretty fucking important, because I love naps, and I'm just going to be real too from the start. I can't wait till done live streaming for the evening and I get to not be live streaming. And yeah, this is probably going to be the hardest live probably close to the hardest live I've ever done. For me, I think. Hi, Blue Eyes Dumplings. I'm going to try really hard, guys, just to get through this. And I want everybody in the chat to please listen. I want everybody to be heard. Okay. Everybody. I want this to be an inclusive conversation. I do not want to shut anybody down. I thought about writing stuff down before I came live. I made basic, a couple, like 3 or 4 bullet points, but I just went through some things for myself before I came live. And I think most people are aware of what I'm going to talk about tonight. I didn't think there was a reason at this point. Things will be tagged after the live is over with. Everything that. Hi, TT Tiffany. Good to see you. I'm just glad that everybody's here. Okay. Tuesday, I want to know who's cooking because I really have not been cooking a lot lately. I am slacking, and I am a bit of a homemaker right now. I will admit it. Not been working out in the world as much, so I've been trying to be more of the homemaker, you know. Plus, I like it. I'm cheap and I like to save money, so I like to cook. Your food's always better anyway, right? I mean, sometimes it's nice to eat out. It's nice to have good food. Eat out, have somebody make it for you. But it's much better when it's made with love, right? Hi, just a YouTuber. I am shocked no one else has even said anything. It's interesting that you start out with that. So what brought all? We'll get into some things. I'm not gonna just. Let me start off by saying this though, from the jump. I, of all people, do not judge people on their past. Okay, if somebody judged me by my past, then nobody would like me. Okay, guys, nobody, none of you would be here. Just wouldn't. I wouldn't. I would hope you. Well, you might. I don't know. Some people like. We'll get there too. Thank you, Rowena. Don't cook tonight. Oh, I'm not. Trust and believe that. Pizza. Pizza's always good. Hi, Felony Melanie. Good to see you. I'm glad you're listening. I hope that a lot of people will, and I hope that a lot of people, again, like, listen. I came to this platform because I had something to say. That's it. And everybody wants to be heard. One of the first things I did write down is I want you all to know unequivocally, without a doubt in your mind, which I think that you do, any of my listeners, and if you're new here, you'll know that I do not, have not, will not support Bullhorn Betty, JLR, Dolly, as if it matters. Again, I am a nobody. Critical you. Just saying. Yeah, I said the word right before. I have no. My loyalty is to people that I love and care about, and they have a Discord, and I'm a moderator of their channel, so I was in said Discord. Okay. Hi, Rambo. So Friday, somebody posted in a Discord, in this Discord, and of course I can see everything because I'm a moderator. I'm these people's, if you call internet, like I associate with them. So I see these things start to be dropped and discussed, and right away, without even a hesitation, I thought, it's fucking JLR. Oh my God, people, get your shit together. The fuck, it's fucking JLR, the weasel of all weasels on YouTube. And no apologies there. Yeah, fuck that guy. But he wrote a tweet, and I guess he dropped an article and probably wrote it. He's associated, right? And right away I did that in my head. Right away I said, well, that's, you fucking know that once I start to look, well, then you know that's not her. Okay? You know that, right? You know it's not her, right? Well, I went and I looked for myself, okay? And if I take everything out of the equation, and I looked myself, I made my own decision. And I will tell you what it is, okay? It is my own. I'm going to play first. First, I want to say that there's so many things to say, but right away, I want to say that Kendrick Johnson's GoFundMe is the only thing in the description right now. I thought I could at least do that. I was maybe going to play some things with his family, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm not going to do that right now. I know that I've learned more about his case than I ever knew. That's something that happened. I feel the tension between a certain community and the police so much. I've seen it. I mean, we all see it. Okay. I'm not gonna get political. I'm just saying, okay. These are very heated, triggering subjects to talk about from all angles when you're talking from all angles. Did I read her reply, KB? Do you mean Heels in the Air's reply? Where is it? Do you mean this? Hold on. And we'll get to more of the story, because I'm just gonna be honest. I'm smearing off here because my mind's in, and I haven't been sleeping right. We're all gonna get through this. Again, thank you for being here. If you're talking about this right here, we can start with this. If you like, I was thinking about later. Is this the reply you're talking about? KB. It says, I'm going to say this one last time. I am not the Pate. Okay. Videos that link to her blog are parked here. None have been posted since 2015. I started screwing around and posting on this channel years after her blog shuttered. The Crime See-Through was one of the about 5 videos. I put it on private last night because Dolly talked about it. I'd forgotten it was there. I offered to open it for the gaggle of libelous harpies over there, but despite their efforts to go into it, they said no. Odd. That is all I'm going to say about this. If you have a problem with that, I don't know what to tell you. Think what you want. That reply? Yeah, I read it. Anywho, we'll get back to that. Listening from the bushes. Is there all kinds of people in the bushes? I want everybody to know that you can type in the chat. We're good. Like, yeah. So let's see. I think I'm going to start here. I'm going to start with the Jerks video, how we got here, because that's a really good way to explain more of what I'm trying to say here in the beginning. Here's the link to their channel. I would really like to say that I think the Jerks are brave. They are so brave. VP is clearly Heels. I agree with that. Can you prove it? Her channel never showed any signs of this, and to assume anything else towards anyone else is unfair. Prove what? What are we proving here? I'm missing what we're proving. We're getting ahead of ourselves, I think. Hey, Grandma Sherry. We were proving the path, not trying to watch the video. Yeah. IP addresses. I don't know why anybody's talking about IP addresses in here. Just YouTuber gathering your thoughts and staying silent are very different. Yes, they are. Oh, yes, they are. They don't give a channel that already has videos on it. She must really think people are dumb. Well, isn't that what was said to? I don't know. Proof of what? What haven't you seen proof of? What is it? What is the proof that anybody is talking about? I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch on in the chat. The only way she can prove she's not the lady is by doxing herself. That's not true. First of all, Nini, I'm going to tell you right from jump, right at the bat, that I have seen and know that that's who it is. If you can't take my word for it, then my word is nothing, right? She said that there is not a copyright claim with her name on it. She also said that in regards to the Jerks, and that's a lie, because she is actually named next to Heels in the Air as Heels in the Air in the copyright. And there are other documents that are filed with the court right now as we speak with her listed as Heels in the Air with that name. Anybody needs that. Here's the thing. You know how careful you have to be on YouTube? And already Heels has come in the chat as soon as the Jerks went live and said, you're doxing this person. Do you know how very careful you have to be on YouTube? Because people want to be like, you're doxing, right? It's very hard. I've seen it was very hard for the Jerks. I knew they were gonna make mistakes. I told them before it even happened. Nobody in this world is perfect, but they did it. They fixed it when they did show the name, but she just put the name on her about section. So I think we're past that point now. Maybe we should be. I'm gonna try really hard not. Look, guys, anger is a symptom of pain. I'm not making excuses for myself, but man, I've been fucked up over this shit. I really just want you to go do your own research. I know for a fact that a lot of people will not. I've been on this platform. I'm a baby creator. I'm a little tiny baby nothing, okay? But I've been on this platform long enough to know that the majority of subscribers refuse to click out and go look. Go look for yourself. For you. Or don't. Or don't. Fucking don't. Don't go look. And then, there you go. Instead of turning a blind eye, look into it if you don't want to. I mean, nobody's going to force anybody to go. Come on. Okay, Black Belt Babe, what are you saying here? So I have screenshots showing Heels username. You are URL on YouTube yesterday was user renews it too, and it was changed to user heels in the air during the live stream the Dirks were doing. I have screenshots. There was, you can go and type renews it too into YouTube right now, and it takes you to heels in the air. Let me play this video, please. Let me play this. I'm gonna take me down off the screen. I may come back on while it's playing. Let me grab the link for you. Here's the link to it. This is how we got here. I think this will help a little bit if people will. Hey, B-Town, thank you for coming over. I did research. I think it's correct within the Renews It 2 name of the channel, but only doubts is that the complaint that has court documents doesn't have a return receipt mail. You have to, only doubts is that the complaint that has court documents doesn't have a return receipt mail. I don't know what you mean by that last sentence there. Unless someone else has some kind of proof Vicky Pate is healed beside the complaint that has no receipt of mail. What complaint are you talking about? I need to know what complaint you're talking about. Let me scroll down. Maybe has one and it was attached to complaint. Are you talking about the lawsuit? The 113-page complaint that says Vicky Pate. Yeah, the lawsuit. So you're saying right here that that complaint has the name Vicky Pate on it associated with heels in the air? And by the way, I mean, I heard way before this that that was her name. I never knew any of these articles existed. I never went and looked, just to be clear. I just didn't. Let me start playing this, guys. So right there, it was, let me read a little bit of that for you. It was, and this is what I was talking about in the Discord. Somebody said that they don't know the publication site. They cannot vouch for it in any way. And all they know is that they Googled it and they had a what the fuck moment. Anyone got a clue what any of this heels in the air stuff is about? By the way, nobody did at that point at all. I don't know how many people were in this Discord, but I'm just tell you. And the Jerks did an amazing job right here of keeping out her name and her face. Okay, so right there, that shows you that Jonathan Lee Rich is associated with that article with the website. So right away, again, as soon as you start to look, you're like, well, that's fucking JLR. Bunk. It's all bunk. Yeah, the article was a JLR article. I also compared the photo of the article to the Twitter Wayback Machine picture. They seem different, like the nose. So yeah, they're just showing that, you know, they're processing. This is a 17-minute video. We're gonna get through it together, guys. Thank you for being here. Shout out to the Jerks for putting this together. Thank you. Thank you for. So again, JLR didn't do blogs years ago. There's so much more. I won't support it. So the people in this Discord are looking up more and more articles and saying that the connection of her and heels in the air is from JLR. So that isn't trustworthy. This is at the very beginning of the, you know, when people were talking and this was Friday. Why is no one talking about Natasha Paper's Patreon still being up? I didn't know. I don't know. I've been thinking about this because I have, this is kind of personal to me. So I've only been thinking about this since Friday. So JLR did do a blog years ago. Oh, JLR has tons of blogs. Tons. You could fall into a rabbit hole for years of JLR blogs in weird behavior, racist behavior, just fucking weird shit. We've covered that here. I mean, again, to me, anything that comes from him, you have to be, that doesn't mean that everything that somebody puts out that you don't agree with is not putting out some truth. And I can just, Pearl, did you write this? Because she said, we just learned by instantly disregarding sources we did not trust. Sources who turned out to be correct. We barely wipe the egg off our faces. It focuses your mind. And I'm going to tell you what way does it. Now, as far as the Jerks go, they didn't speak for me. And I can't even tell you I'm not gonna fucking sit here and blow smoke up everybody's ass here, but I'm gonna tell you the truth, okay? I care about these women. They went live. They didn't stay live forever. They didn't make it a fucking spectacle. They did the very best they could. They came from a genuine place, I believe. Okay. They didn't speak for me. Now, there were some people in the chat that started to speak for me. And I understand that some people may think that they know what you're thinking or whatever, okay? Or they're concerned for you. But they waited. They respected my boundaries. They knew that I was more personally invested. They knew that. They respected it. They did not expect anything from me. And I cannot fucking thank them enough. I want to let you know, everybody, please know that before anything happened, I healed myself. I'm not in the usually the belief that people should read each other's emails. But I did not reach out to her because I wanted her to dox herself. I think that I was the first people to reach out to her. I hope I was. I went directly to her. I think I emailed her Saturday. This all happened Friday night. So the next day, it took me hours to write that email to her. I wrote to her, and I did not, in my opinion, get a response. And I did not expect that from her. And I told her that. What I did expect is what I wanted her to expect is that I am going to do what I think is the next right thing. And I fuck up a lot, but I wanted to bring it to her. I want to give her a chance to gear up when I go and read things about somebody I care about that say over and over. I'm just going to say it. When I go and read over and over and over that you are a racist, quote, in quotes, right? You are a white supremacist. And they say them over and over and over. It is shocking. Of course, you want to go to that person you care about and say, hey, this is wrong, right? This is wrong. I didn't come accusatory. I would not. I refused to. I fucking adored. I looked up to. I respected. That's the main question. In the beginning, when I first started myself, I need to know, was she renews it to, or was she not?
Okay, that's all I'm going to play on that. If y'all can go follow the link that Allie is posting and watch the rest of it if you would like to get part of the view. And she went over this pretty well. Hey, sis. Hey, Cher. I just had to go over that. That just roasted my cookie, man. Especially after she set up and trashed Cher over that banner during the Quentin Simon case and all that shit. Talked about everybody, just judging people, and yeah, pisses me off. that's about all I have to really talk about. Anything y'all want to add to this before I end it? Time for me to get my butt ready for bed. Huh? It does sound just like your Allie. But y'all have a good night. I'm gonna jump off here and see y'all tomorrow maybe. Have a good night. Love you all.